The reason I think Melinda Gates might actually know about my videos is because I sent her a letter, and I sent the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation a letter, and I don't know if I sent it to Bill. I think I sent it to Melinda because I was contacting women, and so she probably knows this. No, she probably has heard of me, or at least her people have heard of me, and I feel like a lot of people really don't like the idea of heritable traits that are like skin color, hair. Like, it's one thing to say, oh, my hair looks like this because I inherited it from my parents. And it's another thing to say, oh, I'm a violent person because I inherited it from my parents. And is the tendency towards violence heritable? Like the tendency to have anger problems? I mean, yeah, but it's also, so some things are heritable and they're learned traits. They can be both. If you've ever read The Blank Slate, The Modern Denial of Human Nature, by Steven Pinker, who I think he teaches at Harvard. He definitely taught at MIT, I think. He's a neuroscientist, and there's a chapter, it's after chapter 10, about monozygotic twin studies and heritable traits, and then and how heritable intelligence is. And it's heritable. I promise. It is. It's just as heritable as your skin color. And so when I talk about the Egyptian people having a common bloodline, is that how it works? Where you like, and okay, why do the Arab bloodlines have a tendency to be so messed up? I can't believe I'm gonna get kicked off YouTube for this. Like, if I get kicked off, that's life. Oh, I think they're gonna like kick me off temporarily before they ban me. But so the tendency of genetics to spread through arranged marriages. Like, I talked about this ugly ass dude from the Muslim Brotherhood. That guy can get 6 wives if he's powerful enough. And so his genetics can become very dominant because they can have like 9 children per wife. And the tendency to be extremely religious is a beneficial trait in that culture. Just like the tendency towards violence and towards the subjugation of women is a beneficial trait, because if a woman is oppressed, studies have shown they have more children. It's like, what? No, if a woman's like, if like, what is the best way to stop to like reduce population growth? Educate women. Have a woman like Jennifer become a doctor. And how old is she? Old enough, and she hasn't had kids yet. And so if she had started popping out babies at 14, she could have a shitload of them. And if her whole purpose was to have babies, she would have a lot of kids. But instead, she studied school, and she's like, I don't know how she instead she's gone to school, and I don't know how old she is. I didn't actually look her up very much. I just made sure I knew her name. And she's gonna graduate from med school, and then at that point, she's probably gonna be like late 20s, and then how long can she have babies for? 35 is, everyone can generally have babies until 35. 40, they tend to be able to have babies until 40. After 40, it gets pretty rough. And so educating women, it basically reduces the amount of children they have. But if you oppress women, then you can have more babies. And so all I'm saying is that these Arab bloodlines, especially like the Egyptian bloodline, because I'm not saying all Arab bloodlines are the same, even though they share the same tendency, which is like this psychotic religion that tells them to sexually harass women everywhere they go. I'm just like, when I said that Melinda should have someone go to Egypt and walk around for a day, I don't think they need to walk around for more than a day. If they're by themselves and they're a woman not wearing a hijab and they have red hair or blonde hair, yeah, they'll get sexually harassed. Like, I don't think I went a single day without hearing someone yell at a woman that I was around. Like, hey, Shakira. They called them all Shakira because Shakira was going to the pyramids. It's like a big deal. And so everyone's like, Shakira, Shakira. They're like yelling at every girl that walks around. But if this girl you send goes alone, chances, like, there's a very good chance that she's going to get molested. Like, it's not just yelling. They're going to walk up and grab her boob or something like that. And it's because women are inferior and they need to wear their freaking hijab and they need to stay home and not leave home without a male escort, or else they're a whore. And that's just how it is. And so I'm just saying I'd be really curious to see, to like know if like Nasser's father went to school with Muhammad Atta. I don't know. I couldn't figure out. I couldn't find out when he went to school at Cairo University. But it sure, like what I know for sure is there is no program in the world that raises a red flag in my head than engineering at that time period at Cairo University. Because of Sayyid Qutb. Because the whole Muslim Brotherhood's philosophy was we need to get better at technology, and I'm not saying that they're connected to the Muslim Brotherhood, even though maybe his brother might be. I don't know. He might have at least have sympathy. He's definitely. I don't know. I don't care. All right, I'm out of here.